Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over here at the Bergen Gun Range. It's about 98 degrees outside, and I'm sweating like a fire hydrant. And I thought, it's a great day to come out and make old gun video. And the old gun video I got today is this marvelous piece of Chinese craftsmanship. This is the, what did I write down there? It says, this is the Jing. Oh boy. This is a single shot shotgun modeled after the Baikal from Russia, which is actually a pretty good gun. Now, most of the Baikal shotguns are internal hammer. This one has an exterior hammer on it. But the breakdown is here behind the trigger guard, this lever. Break that guy down, drop her open. It has a shell lifter, but not a shell ejector. And the action block, the locking block, the thing it locks up in, is on the frame. So you push that guy down there and the block actually comes through the bottom of the frame, and I reckon that constitutes the locking. It's a very, I don't know, I looked at this guy and I'm like, man, I'm not even interested in that. And then on the other hand, maybe the guy wants to go hunting and this is all he can afford, so maybe I ought to review it. So I'm like, here we are. It looks kind of interesting. It has a lever type forearm removal gizmo on it. It has some kind of sling swivels on it that appear to be factory installed. It also has a recoil pad on it, and it appears to be factory installed, and it's about as hard as an anvil top. It does have cut checkering on it. Thing of it is, it's a 12 gauge and it don't weigh nothing. I mean, like 5 pounds. It states on the barrel that it is in fact full choke, made in China, by the Jing, Hunan, China. 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch full choke. It's got a lot of recoil. I can tell it right now it's got a lot of recoil because the stock is starting to chip out right up here in the top. And that's generally, when you see chipping around where the metal and the wood go together, that's a pretty good indication that gun kicks. Besides that, if you look at the radius of the barrel, it has quite a bit of drop out here, and they've compensated for that by putting up a little elevated cheek piece. I'm going to put me some ear mufflers on here and see if I can't give my favorite orthopedic surgeon a little business. I'm going to try one out of it to begin with, just to see if it'll shoot and not blow up on me. Winchester Universal, 2 3/4 inch, number 6, 1 ounce a shot. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be terrible. I'm like, oh, this is a cringer right here, and you're like, oh man. Woo! That thing kicks worse than my 10. And then you pull that guy up, pull that shell out of there. The shell ain't split anywhere. All right, I'm good to go. 15 yards down there, we've got a couple of easy 2C targets turned around backwards. I'm going to pattern it on it. It's supposed to be full choke. Let's see how it patterns at 15 yards. All right, here we go for the pattern test. Alrighty. I'll shoot one more out of it just for the fun of it. Hey, I got an idea. Let's see if we can shoot a I got some mini shells in the truck. These are one-ounce deer slug. Let's see if they'll shoot through the Jing Yang. Well, they shoot through there and they don't kick too bad. All right. Let's see how they shoot for accuracy. I'll cut down on the steel silhouette down there at 25 yards. See if we can hit it. Yeah. Okay. So, while we're standing around here doing this, Federal has entered into the mini shotgun shell market. And their first fielding here is the Federal Shorty Shot Shell. This one is 12 gauge, 1 3/4 inches, 1200 feet per second, 1-ounce deer slug, rifled slug. So let's see how that guy shoots out of the old $50 Chinese shotgun if we can get it open. Let's see how that shoots. These come 10 in a box. It appears to be a standard 12 gauge rifle slug with a little hollow dimple in the end of it so that the slug will turn it inside out as it goes through something. Let's try one of them. See how they shoot out of the old rattiest Chinese shotgun I've ever shot. 25-yard steel silhouette. And that's a hit, boys. Got that nice Federal shotgun shell powder smell to it. Yummy. Try one more. Try it on a 10-inch square. There's something kind of loose about this gun. Just doesn't feel just right. Wham! Turn the target stand over. Well, I hate to say it, it ain't too bad of an old shotgun, just to tell you the truth. That single shot shotgun's gold. It delivers. Let's go down here and look and see what we did on our paper target. Let's go down here and see what the old paper target looked like. Ooh, it don't look good. Oh, actually it looks great. I was beading here, and this is where our pattern is. Okay? So, the center of that pattern is about, 8 or 9 inches off of where I was actually trying to bead it. But it is a nice tight pattern. Got a pretty nice tight pattern for 1 ounce of shot. Pretty dense right in the middle. So, you know, it's got a consistent pattern. Is it a little off? Yeah, I think so. But the pattern is tight. So the next one you see of these, you know, the pattern may be well on there, just where you want it to be, but maybe not too good, you know. Anyway, the old Jing single shot shotgun, this gun's probably worth $50, $60, really. I don't know what its longevity is going to be, just to tell you the truth. It's not a bad old single shot shotgun. It's got a lot of recoil, buddy. It doesn't weigh anything. It weighs about 5 pounds. It just, you know, it just kicks your brains out. Recoil pad's gonna need it. Like, well, that's about the size of that. Review of the old new Federal shorty shell, which seems to deliver a pretty good slug shot out of a full choke gun. And the old Jing single shot shotgun that ain't worth $50. Looks like something you won off a punch board. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend this gun, to tell you the truth, but you know, it does work. Well, there's that old train again, so like, take, share, commentate, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.